If you want a ground beef recipe that will impress your whole family, you have to try this Mexican beef and rice skillet. My sister Svetlana taught me how to make it. It's so simple, one of the easiest 30-minute meals. Protein packed, so satisfying, and most importantly, my kids love it. And I'm craving some beef and rice, so let's get started. Start by rinsing your rice under cold water. This helps to remove the excess starch. Just rinse until the water looks clear underneath. Drain that and set it aside. Then we're gonna rinse black beans and corn. These are the ingredients you can kind of play with. My sister doesn't make hers with beans, but I do like the extra protein that it adds. If you use less beans, you can reduce the chicken broth. Next, finely chop up 1 medium yellow onion, trying not to cry. Oh, I don't know why I do this to myself. Burn the candle. Also mince 2 large garlic cloves. Once all of your ingredients are prepped and measured out, it's time to hit the stove. Set a large skillet over medium heat and add a tablespoon of olive oil. Add your ground beef and break it up with your spatula as you saute it. I'm using an 80-20 ground beef here. Once the meat is just no longer pink, about 3 minutes, add your chopped onions. Saute for another 3 to 4 minutes or until the onions are softened, then add your garlic and stir for another 30 seconds until it's fragrant. Add the taco seasoning along with your can of Rotel tomatoes, making sure you add the juices too. Now add your rice, corn, and black beans. Then add your chicken stock, season with some salt, and stir gently until it's all combined. Bring that to a light boil, then reduce the heat, cover, and let it simmer for about 15 minutes on low heat or just until the rice is done cooking. Check the rice for doneness, and there might be a little bit of liquid at the bottom, which is normal, it will absorb it. Season to taste with salt if needed, then take it off the heat and sprinkle on a ton of cheese. Cover it with the lid and let the heat from the skillet melt the cheese. Oh, it's go time. It smells so good in my kitchen. And look at that. I just love the crown of melted cheese. Cheese is my love language, you know. Since this is kind of like a taco bowl style meal, you can put whatever taco toppings you like on there. I do like to put on some avocado diced up. It just is a prettier presentation and nice to have those colors and flavors and textures in there. And then also some fresh diced tomato. You can also use salsa or pico. Just adds a little bit of freshness to the dish. And of course, last but not least, you want to add some fresh cilantro. I think cilantro is so good on all things Mexican. So delicious and fresh. All right, now we're gonna dig in. I cannot wait. You have to see this cheese pull. It is mesmerizing. Okay, here we go. Get a big old scoop. Oh my goodness gracious. I want to get as much cheese as possible. Look at that. And the steam coming up. Oh, a little more, because why not? Okay, this is lunch after all. And I have been very patiently waiting. Here we go, it's go time. And I love how it's like a meal in one. It has so much protein between the ground beef and the black beans, and it's got veggies in it. You really don't need anything else. It's such a simple lunch or dinner. Get a big cheesy bite for me. Still steaming. Ah. 10 out of 10 for flavor, 10 out of 10 for texture. I love how it's still kind of a little bit saucy and so moist. This is really, really good, you guys. And I do love that it all comes together in one pan. You don't have to cook the rice separately. It just all bakes up together, cooks up. We didn't bake anything. Oh goodness, this is delicious. And literally my kids' eyes light up when they see this on the table. They'll be home in a couple hours and they are going to enjoy this for a very good early dinner. My love of Mexican recipes and Mexican flavors definitely runs deep. And some of our most popular recipes on our site are things like fish tacos and ceviche and our pico de gallo, which is an authentic version, I will have you know. I love Mexican food, the flavors, the seasonings, it's just, You can't go wrong. If you guys want more easy dinner ideas, We have some really good dinner ideas in my cookbook. That was actually the theme of the book. We surveyed you guys and that was like the #1 thing is easy dinners. And so this book is full of them. I will leave a link in the recipe notes. Let me know if you guys have any more recipe requests. If you have any ground beef recipe requests, because again, we have so much ground beef and I cannot wait to use it and come up with great recipes for you all. We'll see you in the next episode of Natasha's Kitchen. Oh, also let me know where you spotted Sharky. Whoever spots him first and lets us know during the live premiere on YouTube will get a $100 gift card to Amazon. I'm gonna go eat this because I'm hungry. All right, see you later, everyone.